Hello, hello. What's up, friends? I'm doing a early and a late stream tonight. Not sure what that's all about. But we did a 10 a.m. stream, and now we're doing a 10 p.m. stream. Just watching some hockey, doing some work. Steven Face Mask, thanks for the 5 months with Prime. Hello, Steven, buddy. And Raifu42, hello, hello. 13 months, Raifu. I didn't, Logan. No, I know what's going on, but haven't had time or interest to follow just long classical chess games. Keeping up with more of the rapid stuff these days. Hey, John. Yeah, new scene. I just added the chat. I want to give you guys a little airtime here. Hello, Aquila. The Rangers are looking great, aren't they, buddy? They are looking great. Go Rangers. I'm glad to hear that, Raifu. I think it's a great opening. Nice to use for both sides. I got a few openings like that. The latest one is the Stonewall, so I hope that's just as helpful. Hello, Tim in Philly. CM Serious. Asia Doob. J. Cone, thanks for the 25 months with Prime. Appreciate it, buddy. What's the game plan tonight? I was going to play some chess. It's late night. I don't have the I'm tired excuse. Kind of felt like playing some blitz. And putting on some Charlotte DeWitt. Hello, Chicken Pants. How are you, bud? Hello, Gory. A warm-up. Something tells me you're talking about Hyperbullet, Gory. You addict. Yeah, this is from the, I don't know if it's from the chess boxing, but it's from that merch drop that, that Ludwig did. It is a nice hoodie. No gray sweatpants for me, Lisa. I'm selling those to all the viewers. None left to wear. I think there's a white one, yeah, Shadow Blue Jay, but I don't get too many white hoodies. Just get dirty too easily. Hey, Zentro. Oh yeah, that's right, T-Cop. If you guys didn't see our, I guess it's like the latest YouTube short. It's, what is it? From the PCL stream. I think it's like when I was talking about why Magnus wasn't playing. I think it got made into our latest short. It's a good clip, yeah. It's a good clip. Strong man from the north. Thanks for the 7 months. What up, Salty? All right, Gory. Time for a warm-up, buddy. I got a few sets ready. This one's Charlotte, but there's a few I wanted to try. The last Adriatic set that we've been listening to, I've been really enjoying. Some good stuff. All right, let's get started. Hello to the late night Monday crew. The start of this set needs a blitz win. Okay, baby king. E5. Here. Start with this. So I put the queen on f5. Maybe reroute the knight to e3. Seems like a plan. If you go here, there's some knight takes c4 stuff down the line. Put the knight here. Knight on e3 would have actually been nice. King g2 simply. Takes, rook b3, rook a5. If rook takes c3, I had knight f5, but didn't exactly see that. Here, I thought I could just play this, but maybe that's not that great. Takes. If rook d1. It's really hard to tell here. Like, who's pinning who? Who's who's ahead here? It's so confusing. Takes, king takes. Queen b6. Knight d5. Yeah, queen there makes sense. It's like it looks good, but not seeing the win. Check will go here, and then I want to get my rook to f3. Kind of looks nice. think if he takes, I'm threatening queen d4 and the f7 pawn. Looks very good for me. I mean, all the pawns are on one side of the board, but he wants rook g1, but he's going to lose a... If I played knight h5, he had this. Now it doesn't work. Okay, okay. It's a good good fine rook f3. Even though all the pawns are on one side, somehow it still looks winning for white. It's kind of rare actually to have like 3-on-3, but still enough going on to win all on one side of the board. Okay. Now this I don't know about. This is like some bishop b5 stuff. Let's go here. Hey Skeg. Real Baggins, thanks for the 2 months there, buddy. Dan the man 1232321. Welcome to Big Dan. E4, interesting. Don't love the knight g3 move. It's a bit annoying. The queen's gonna have to come back here, so this is definitely not a final destination for this piece. Even this makes a lot of sense. I mean, I don't know. Knight d8 covers these two. If I can get my bishop d6, I should just be much better. Queen e4. It's probably not good enough. I'm gonna lose this pawn, and then e5, d6 happens. But bishop c8 to e6 looks like a nice plan in the meantime. Queen here, I think I'll throw in b3. Trying to keep things under control here. I think I'm doing a good job. I realized I can actually still castle there. Bishop is just doing such a good job. E6 is defended here. Okay. Get another one in there. Another one. All right, we played this a few times thus far. You can also throw in queen takes b6 in some cases, but it really feels like it's almost time for this, but let's go b4. There's no way he can take it. Doesn't look right. I mean, he's doing all this before he's even castled or before he's even developed his pieces, so it just can't be that good. I feel like he's trying to go there. Let's start with 95. Interesting. Thinking a bishop here. Make a threat. Bishop here. Queen a6 takes. Bishop b5. So probably bishop here. Queen a5 is needed. Goes with this. So he's doing nothing about knight c4, which is making me wonder what I'm missing. Knight takes c4 just looks good. Bishop here, I can go knight takes a5. Takes, we're just grabbing that. Okay, I admit that's annoying. We probably need to take this now. Okay, we gave up the bishop pair, but we have some nice looking pawns. I think he's trying to take there. I can only assume. I mean, I never want to take moves like this seriously, but I suppose we kind of have to. I mean, you're really supposed to just take stuff like this. You're really supposed to. Bad pre-move, I guess. Didn't consider f4. That's a position I should win. That's a position I do win, I'll even say, most of the time. So just a bad pre-move. Queen f5. Didn't think of f4. Usually when I'm pre-moving things at the end of the game, it's based on me saying, okay, this is the safest pre-move available. Didn't even consider f4. Like, didn't even cross my mind. If there's one thing I'm definitely not an expert at, it's the catching these kind of moves. Usually I don't fall into them, but not so much because I see them and avoid them. It's just I make a move that's safe no matter what. But in this case, Queen f5 was so wrong. Okay, he's playing kind of weak, for lack of a better word. This setup with kingside castling doesn't feel too dangerous. I guess e5 94 should be good for me. That sucks. That was even with 3 seconds, I would expect to win it just because I can just because I can trade the queens, it looks like. Okay, it's a strange move. Get back on track here. Thanks for the 10 subs, Richard BPK. The games have been all going well. Even though I was down on time in the last game, it's tough to handle those weird positions where they start attacking out of nowhere. Okay, let's throw in b4 there. I mean, I think b5 is kind of good here. What am I missing? Knight b8, I think he might do. Takes, you know, the b2 pawn is hanging. If I take, he wants to take with the knight. But I think I can just leave it there. a5, then I can take. This knight doesn't have any squares. If I take now, he's got that rook. So hang on. What am I doing here? Knight b3, b6 is kind of annoying. What have we done? Let's do this. I just realized bishop d8 I can take on b8, so there's that. Nice and simple. Bring the rook day one. Thanks again, Richard, for the 10 subs, my friend. Bring that bishop back. How does he attack this? Rook a5? I was going to say b4, but yeah, don't really like what I've done here. This bishop is very annoying, very strong. I think I found a way, though. With knight b1. Yeah, he still has some moves. He still has some moves here. I can't give that up. That bishop is way too valuable. Ooh, I'm not sure I like that decision by me. Oops. That's not good. Knight a3, there's knight takes c3. So I'm going to have to take here, which is really bad. I definitely did not want to take this way. It's like we're up a pawn, but this doesn't feel good. Yeah. Doesn't feel good at all. Ooh, this is, I mean, it started really well. I should have been up a pawn there, but this is the first game that's just turned out miserably. Now I'm just playing fast. It's weird that he played bishop f6. Why did he do that? Isn't he supposed to stop me from taking his pawn? I thought he would play for sure bishop e7 because it's not easy for me to predict to take his bishop there. He played it so badly that I'm a little upset not to get points out of that. Like, I think it's become clear he's not a very good player, but I'm walking myself into some bad spots. Like a little bit low on the clock. The problem is when I'm playing a guy like this, I feel like I have to play perfectly. One slip up and he's definitely got the time edge. You know, that's like a guarantee. So I feel like if you make one mistake, then he's right there. He's right there, ready and waiting. H3 I'll take. Here, wow. Guess I'll take. Castle, knight f5. Still we can go knight f5. Have to look at knight e6 though. Is that a concern? It kind of looks bad. I guess I have queen c8, but then this pawn is loose. So long castling is not the simplest thing here. Okay, that's a bit annoying. I need to be able to long castle or something. Ah, but I have knight c8. Knight here needed. I'm in some big trouble over here. He's coming at me. This is tough. Queen b7 is a nice move in general, but this pawn is an issue. g5 to kick that knight out is kind of nice, actually. Knight g6, we could go rook h6 or rook h3. Knight b5 doesn't really make a threat. Are we just saying like he doesn't have any threats? Is that the idea? Also, wait a minute, why didn't I play queen h7? Just realized that was quite winning. Quite winning. From quite, and this is what I mean, one mistake, like just missing that is again so bad. Here. I'm not sure about this. have to go for this. But... That's a mouse lip for the ages. It would have been nice to have that one back. It's too tough to play these positions just a couple seconds. This is very disturbing though, like it's the same pattern. One mistake, unfortunately, is just too much. I'm a little bit down on time. I mean, like, he's playing so badly. I don't know what to say. Very surprising 3-3. I don't know where this came from. 3-3 out of left field. F5. Okay, I'll castle. Seen this before, but I've seen it without F5. I think he's about to do that. Let's play with more luster. G4. Yeah, I don't know how this is 3-3. It's quite embarrassing. Should have been a pretty clean 3-0. Angel investors like Richard BPK are not happy. We're down a pawn, but like, I mean, he's far from developed here. You might want to go there, but it seems like we can take that pretty comfortably. Definitely going to be leaving that pawn. Don't really care. King h2, though, it's just nice to get off this diagonal. Here, d4 is the only move to consider. Otherwise, I'm winning clean material. Let's cover this. Missing that is pretty big. That's pretty big. This game always looks so good. One mistake. It only takes one every single time. I mean, we're lost now. Dead lost. Rook h3, there's rook f2 or anything like that. I mean, this is Unbelievable. Every single game is winning. I'm playing like, I would say well, so it's even worse. Feels worse. So I'm gonna start to play shittier moves. That's the solution for now. Worse moves faster. Cause I can't seem to play well enough to win. I feel like I'm playing well, but not well enough, apparently. He's got his style, just, you know, play quick. Things will happen. Here, I'm sure I'm dealing with that, but that's okay. We'll let it happen. Someone who really didn't want to deal with moves like Rook F6 would have just handled it a lot differently. The fact that I'm here dealing with this position is not fun. It's just unnecessary. I don't know why. I don't know why we want to do this instead of just playing Queen E7 or something to defend the knight. Like, I said it out loud. I was like, okay, I can see obviously this move is coming, but even saying it out loud doesn't make it obvious enough for me, apparently. This position is borderline unplayable. There's just no stopping. This position is so bad. It truly is. Oof. Even that's not that bad. Might even be happy to get out of there with that. F6. Is he threatening this? Brutal. Brutal. Like, every game I'm just playing like right into a blitz player's hands. I really can't explain it. Things started so well. Like, I was just absolutely full mounting this guy. 3-0. Like, it's very strange. I can't really explain it. Don't feel that I'm playing that badly. Now I do. Now I definitely, like, the last couple of games haven't been good, but don't feel like I was playing that badly before. Why does this position look annoying as well? This feels very correct. I had to pause there. I was like, I know this position should be way better for white, but for some reason the moves weren't obvious. But takes in 94, now that I've done it, looks very obvious. I want a long castle, and f6 is hanging. Takes in queen e4. I'm not too sure I could explain to you why we didn't do that, but we didn't, and here we are. This guy just has all the weird moves ready. Trade. Roasted toast. Thanks for the prime. I'm not sure how he feels. The way that I feel is that he went on a very fortunate run while I was playing well, and he's probably not going to get much higher rated than he is right now. I think that's what he thinks, which is why he's choosing this moment to stop. So we'll look for another opponent. But like 4 losses in a row is so random against this guy. It's like a really bad player. Ooh, just realized our settings are a little low there. John Conway, thanks for the gifted sub, John. Did him for 3 months with Prime. Naka won 13 months, and Spooky Mac 8. Thanks for the 20 months, man. Thanks, Mike Morton. 45 months, tier 3 from Mr. Morton. Appreciate it, buddy. Let's just throw this in here. Don't like my position, so it's gonna cause me to play a little bit faster for the most part. Banana Land 18, thanks for the prime. For half a year, Lucky Husky 11 for 14 months. John Conway, another gifted sub. D Murphy 93 with the prime. RV for a couple years with us. Want that knight on e4. It's a weakness, but I have rookie 2, and I think ways to deal with it. Can put my knight in there, but he's going to be able to boot it out with knight d8 and almost force an exchange, which I don't actually think I like too much. This move is probably happening next. Can play rook b1 there. Okay, he's going for this pawn. I feel like that's the wrong idea for him. That's kind of annoying if it happens. I think the best we're going to manage is a draw here. He has queen e1 check. Pawn Nugget, thanks for the 100 bits. I don't think there were any other moves there, so fair result. Take a6. Take knight a6. I never liked these. Never like these for black. Always feels like pieces don't have enough squares. Bishop c2, rook a3. If we go here and take with the pawn, at knight we'll get to c4, which is like that's pretty bad. Not even anticipating some of the most basic ideas here. I'm being very, very, very loose right now. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Knight f2 looks pretty strong. So so brutal. Rook here. I don't think that the move I played is the best move or anything, but I do think that it'll be slightly easier to play. It's such a wrong move. It's like the worst thing to blunder. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We strike again. I mean, that's a resignable type of blunder. Okay. Strange that we were able to be that much faster. I mean, I'm just putting everything on dark squares, and that's pretty much it. But it shouldn't be that effective. It's like the bullet habits or something. Not supposed to actually work. I also think b3 might have been a move there instead of this. Wanted to get out of d5. I'm not sure, Dr. Lord. Honestly, I really don't know. But it's definitely surprising. This castle. This way. My idea is like c4 here. c5. There's also bishop b5. Bishop e5, he has to go here. If c4 then, he has bishop e4. I guess somehow annoying, like he's not completely dead there, so... Are we supposed to go here right now? We should be better, but by how much, I'm not sure. I'm feeling ultra aggressive, so I'm going to play g4. Okay. Endgames should be nice, I think. Here, knight f5, bishop a5 doesn't really work. Play this. I think the endgame is good, especially if the queens get traded off as well. Now, if I go like bishop here and he takes, and I want to get my queen and bishop down here, do I have any threats? Somehow it seems like the answer is remarkably no. A6 is nice. I don't have to deal with queen a6 anymore. Another draw. I don't know what we're doing on all these draws. Here, we take. I don't know if this is a thing, but looks okay at least. Playable. Let's go with that word. Playable. Well, we're gonna have a pretty gross king side here. This is like best pawn structure in the world against these two pieces. Oof. This move is so strong. It's so strong. It's crazy. Okay, hang on. We love to see that move. Yes, we do. Now this has an answer. Okay, this could be worse. Like knight there, we just go rook d8. Bishop g6. I guess I almost thought he didn't, like he couldn't really play that move, but and he just went and played it. Okay, we've seen worse. We've seen worse. Might get outplayed here, but I think we're a bit better at the moment. Ooh, we allowed rook there, which is quite wrong. Rook b6 we allowed, which was I had to take some risks to win that game. But we definitely allowed a loss at the end there. Sometimes you gotta take the risks, though. Castle this way, a3. Okay, now bishop f5 is coming. Let's castle. Little bishop b5 action. Bishop b5, bishop g4. Do we care? I'll play rook d3. Takes, 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 takes. Okay, doesn't go for it. Yeah, I thought I had a good endgame there, if you did. Definitely feel like we want to take this. It's kind of hard to set up the rest of the game. Let's start with this. If he plays a6, I'm for sure taking, but okay, now he's in a pin. Although I don't think that does very much for me. If I win here, I was actually quite concerned about my h2 pawns, so I don't think I could quite allow that. I have a better structure. Pawn endgames are probably winning. Rook endgames are probably better. This move looks good enough. Can go here and then there. It's kind of the same thing. Queen e7 kind of forces the queens off the board. So queen e5. Okay, I think I do want to play this endgame. Spending too much time trying to get this quote unquote great position. Doesn't matter if okay. We want to just go to the other side of the board if we can. Cross the board when he does. It's my only chance to move past the D file when his king blocked it. These are not my finest games here. But I was playing a little bit better before, and I was still losing. So, I'm not sure. I don't know what the recipe is. I'll take it. This whole thing looks a little bit strange by him. I almost want to take here. This just looks like fun. Just looks like fun. Now, will it be any fun? That's the real question. C6. I have his dark squared bishop, so I definitely have a great piece sitting there in b7. But plain and simple, I'm down material, so. Not much we can do about that. Here, knight c2. I think maybe c5 then. Pawn is quite weak. Let's play knight d5. Let's not let that happen. Now trading is not the absolute worst here, but still you feel like you're not supposed to. Takes a knight d3, trades a lot of pieces, for example. But if I win this pawn, I don't mind playing down an exchange. I think he still wants that. Here, knight d3, knight b3. I'm not finding good moves here. I know the position is completely fine for black, but wherever the good moves are, I'm not locating them. Queen e7 would have been just fine there. Okay, this is good. Takes queen g4. That pawn might fall. I kind of want to do that. Queen c1, queen h5. Takes is not crazy either because it just threatens bishop d4 in a lot of cases. It's winning endgame. Top 5 GOAT. Thanks for the 3 months with Prime. Yeah, that looked promising. It's just a nice, sturdy position. Okay, A3. Rooster Dave, thanks for the 4 months. Elegant Elephant, 27 months. Let's go B3. I want a castle, but he can actually take here, can't he? No. Maybe. Let's take this to be sure. Still, this doesn't quite feel like I've got it handled. Why is this position so annoying? The hell? Maybe I should have kept it closed. Some regret. E4 continues to be a big threat. I don't know what to say. Okay, well, gonna go here. Knight d4 is kind of a bad move. We'll just move our king out of the way. Okay, that decision took a while, but I mean, in fairness to me, it's kind of a big decision. Knight b1 is, of course, terrible, but I have to stop rook d3, I felt. These pieces became extremely good, though, in the last couple moves. And our king's now situated for an endgame, not the worst. Maybe g4 should be played. Is g4 insane? Suppose he has this. Yeah, don't know if I like g4. Just making a move to make a move. If his queen moves somewhere, then I think it's time for b4. It's king h6. Just go here. He's going to play h4. We'll go back. You can consider knight h2, but it definitely feels wrong. Okay, now he moved his queen. I think it's time for b4. Been waiting for that for a while. Attacking c7. If he trades queens, he's gonna lose a pawn. Because remember, if my bishop takes the knight, then this guy's always hanging right after. Plus, there's all sorts of checks now due to this strange king. Like this loses knight. He's threatening to take this. It's a good move. Gonna have to trade the queens, but don't have a lot here. Tried to be a little tricky. This has been a very strange match. Like, I'm definitely doing well because I'm winning, but if we actually think about it, I haven't lost, which is kind of odd. First of all, because of course I'm supposed to be losing in general. That's what I do. But also because I've given up 3 draws. It's very rare for me to play a match where we just win and draw. Feels very professional though, doesn't it? G6. This moves like queen h4. Is queen f3 in response. Bishop e7. If h4, we go h5, and that pawn's kind of sitting there. He's just gonna double rooks on the c file, isn't he? Let's go here. Maybe queen there is not too weird. Plus, we still want to play knight f5. Knight h5. Like, I don't feel like I'm in that much trouble here. b5 always take. Knight here does threaten some stuff, but I can either take it or maybe just play around it. Okay, we'll take and go here. Threatening this. More importantly, threatening that. If I did queen takes f4 there, maybe it was, no, it just takes it. Doesn't actually work. Okay, if we take here, he can't take back, so I feel like this is a good move to start with. And then take here, so it hits the knight. Maybe use this. Oh boy, knight a5 would be super nice. Takes queen h1, maybe start to make some threats. Didn't see that. Extremely annoying move. We can go here, though. A7, rook here. Not so sure he's ready for that. He gets another queen, but he still has all the same problems, right? Okay. Just decided to do that because I thought it was really easy to play, easy to flag. Completely winning for black, but I don't know. It looked like maybe he could get some weird checks in with his queen and bishop I didn't want to deal with. Somehow I felt confident in that, and it worked out, so it's like kind of okay for me, but it's a bit of a strange decision. Somehow I was feeling confident all the way. Is h4 any good? I don't know. Yeah, he goes h5. Does that favor me or him? I think me because of precisely this. As tempting as this is, it feels like knight h7 happens right after and dislodges the knight really, really effectively. Okay. What's going on here? I don't know. King f2. Okay, I'm supposed to be taking this, I think. This is gonna get very closed very quickly. Taking is tempting, but this rook is not mobile and this move is happening. Here. So even though he can get a rook to a2 here, which is frustrating. Oh, it's here. E4, f4 doesn't look too dangerous. Rook a2, rook a1. Now that my rook's on g5. I don't know if taking there was a move, but it looked a little scary. This pawn is hanging. E4. Take this. Ah, this pawn though. Hang on a sec. That's scary as heck. That is scary. Oh, he bought it. That's all that matters. Should have taken with the bishop. This was a little silly by me. It's quite slow. He's quite slow. And I know that, so I'm kind of playing in a way that exploits that a bit. Okay, he's changed up from last time. Makes sense. think now we can play knight d7. We try this. Let's move the rook. Bad etiquette win. That's my specialty. That's what I do around these parts. Oh, I forgot about this plan of rook b4. I think we're maybe just okay, but I actually did forget about that entirely. Okay, let's go here. Don't think he wants to take, and after this we'll go back. Now our pawn's not hanging, which means I maybe can move the rook. And I always have some kind of idea like knight a7, knight b5, just to place the knight there. Holder Jetpack, thanks for the 15 months with Prime. Thomas, Stong me, 28 months. Just saw that, man. Thanks for the tier 3. Perry for 14 months. Full Pint for 28 months with Prime. Okay, wow. He takes. I mean, that's insane. I'd like to think. But what do I know? So he's going to go here. Knight a7 instead of knight e7 was such a better move. Big mistake on my part. Let's go here. Pawn takes definitely looks wrong. Don't I have some like checkmates here? Bishop d7 if he moves the rook. He's gonna have to move the rook, but bishop d7 looks comfortable. It's so interesting that he wants to play this. I would have assumed this is just lost. Okay. Like what? What am I missing? Ooh, allowing this is suspect. Suspect. just gonna flag. I think it's winning, but we don't have enough time to do anything about it. It's so weird that the position where he just gives up a rook is like the one he wins. Good God, that's an atrocious game by me. Well, awful by him, but pretty bad by me. Like, what the fuck was that? How is it the piece up game is the one we lose? We didn't lose a single game. That was the first one. We had a bunch of draws otherwise. Well, H3? No. I guess that's a pretty good move there. H6 is not exactly the move I want to play. Because it looks like he's ready to sacrifice. For some reason I thought I could play bishop f8, but this guy's just hanging, so scratch that idea. Yeah, this is lost for sure. That's even a threat there. Takes. No, I thought I could play bishop f8, that's why I played rook there, but anyway, like I said, as soon as this happened, I was like, okay, is this bad? This is gonna be probably a loss. Because bishop h6 is just impossible to stop. He moves the knight, and it's like, what can I do? He's gonna play bishop takes pawn. That's the move. You get to know about it in advance, and it still happens. Guess we'll go here. Does not feel good to just hang pawns left and right, but tough. Tough. Wait, why didn't I take this and go rook takes b2? Oh, because of knight takes f6. I probably calculated that last turn. Well, there's the answer. And knight takes f6 is checked, so you can just take it back. This is in the category of very lost positions. think that one was better. Oof. Surprising. That was a very one-sided game after my blunder. I mean, he definitely made a mistake in the opening, but we didn't do much with it. Maybe takes in c4. Hmm. Definitely just gonna have a worse position here. Here, I've just always been looking at b4 as kind of annoying. If I move the knight, there's bishop e5. f5 certainly looks like the move. C3 was definitely very tricky from me. That was a pretty serious outplay by him. Probably for almost the entire game. And then I'll give myself credit for the last 30 seconds, maybe. That's about it. Hello, Val. Hey, Jeff. I was just streaming until you were home, buddy. Sometimes you get home like a bit later, so I wasn't sure. I'm still down for sure. You're back now? Let's go. All right, let me play a couple more here. But I'm down for sure. Val's a funny guy, yes. All right, sounds good, Jeff. 10 toast. 10 toast, 10. Thanks for the 10 gifted. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, I guess I have to play here. D4 is the usual move, but yeah, I mean, him taking is good as well. A4, I'm definitely not castling that way. Like, I just can't. Do not love my position. Hey, what's up, Matt? How you doing, buddy? My my late night chess seems to be no better than my early morning chess. Common denominator being the bad chess. There's starting to be too much data out there to support the fact that we're just trash at the game. I'm running out of excuses. This one is particularly annoying on like pretty much half the castle. Like, I'm not going that way, so my king's not safe in the center. Need to castle somewhere. We're gonna do that. He's all over my squares. This is immensely painful. Truly. Maybe we can try to go for this. So much pressure on f7. If I could give this pawn up for that pawn, I might take that trade. I'm wondering if that's what's happening here. Queen takes e4. Oh, I'm taking that opportunity any day of the week. Is this any good? No, I lose the game to that. So let's go here. Start with this check. Aha! We tricked him. All right, let's go for one or two more. Hopefully they're wins. If they're losses, this could definitely just be one more. Tricked him in the old opposite bishop position. Oh, knight d5. I remember this. This is from my chess boxing. I gotta repeat my lines. Bishop takes b8. Not the best move, but it's the chess boxing move. My chess boxing theory right here. This is what laws played against us. Mr. Trent. Now this seems kind of annoying. Oh, because he played b5 and I played a4. I was like, why wasn't that why wasn't that there in the chess boxing? Let's go a4. Whoa. That move is insanely surprising. I do not understand that. Why not d6 and go slowly? This is double attack, by the way. In case anyone was asking. Yeah, so he wants to get b4 in, and he's right. It'll give like a lot of compensation, so credit to him. b5 is definitely the right move there. I can take this, or I can take e7. All right, let's do this. He's gonna take and play b4. Wow, surprised by that. I am surprised by that. Thank you, Splar, with the 10 sub bomb. That's right, 5-year energy. Splar just resubbed recently. 60 months, 5 years. We have this, but I'm wondering if bishop takes is the right kind of stuff here. Knight takes. Where does this queen go, actually? It's like almost trapped. Threatening knight c6. Rook takes blunders. Knight takes blunders as well. So bishop d5 was the mistake. There we go. Got one in for you there, Splar. We're able to recover with some wins. I think I lost the first game against this guy. Pretty bad. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, shot on. My rating didn't really go too many places, but it went up. It went up. We did we did manage to bring the rating up, but it's probably mostly because it started so low. Motorboater, nearly 3 years, 35 months from Boat. Thank you, Motorboater. Hey, Blail. Oh yeah, we got how's it looking? We had a night tonight, right? How did the first day go for you? Blail and I are playing in NBA Fantasy semifinals, I want to say. Yeah, semifinals. Why not rook b7 in this position? Well, it just doesn't help, right? Because I got my rook defending. I mean, he could do it, but I don't think it changes anything. I'm coming for you, Blail. I think in the regular season, we both won one each. You killed me the second time. I think the first time I beat you by like 1 point. So I think you probably have the stronger team, especially because I have LeBron, who's out for literally this week. He's back for the finals. So if I beat Blail, I have a chance in the NBA Fantasy Finals, but this will be a tough week for me. My #1 pick is his ankle hurts. That bastard. Noosk, thanks for the 9-month resub. Entau, Splar, appreciate you gentlemen here on this Monday night. Had some good energy. My buddy Lethbridge Chess just got back. I think him and I are probably going to watch a TV show, wind down, call it a night. Mainly because, and I would keep streaming a little bit later, honestly, but mainly because tomorrow is a full day for me. Starting with Title Tuesday in the morning, you know, around 10:30, 11 a.m. And I usually end the stream around 10 at night. So it's pretty much like a full, it's a full 12-hour shift. So I'll be back tomorrow early for morning Title Tuesday. Then we got Wednesday Arena Kings. I think Eric's gonna be doing that. I'll be hopping on right after. But yeah, sorry, short but sweet tonight, guys. Just a little late night session, playing some blitz. So I'll be right back tomorrow morning, which means I gotta get some sleep before then. Sorry to leave y'all so soon. We did a short stream in the morning today. There's a short stream in the evening, but tomorrow will be kind of the opposite of that. It'll be a long stream throughout the entire day instead. So make up for it. Make up for it. Don't forget to follow the channel, guys. Thanks for the support. Just for some blitz games. Splar, Entoust, you gentlemen are scholars and saints. Hey, Richard, you as well. I think the first bit energy was dropped in there by Richard BPK, not to be forgotten. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, it's time for Netflix and chill with Jeff. You guys should all be jealous. Have a good one. Good night. Let's send a raid off somewhere. Who's streaming? I think we're gonna send our raid over to Minlay. Bye for now, guys. Don't forget to follow if you're not already. Join our Discord. You'll never miss the next time we go live. We don't always operate on a schedule, so if you're wondering, Discord is a great place to be, and just following the channel right here on Twitch. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.